High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darling's Auto Group. You'll do better at Darling's. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales, over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. And Quirk Auto Group, it's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk, online at quirkauto.com. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Online, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, The Fitch Company, AM Construction and Roofing, Back Alley Bar and Restaurant, Madden Generator Services, Maine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Novus Auto Glass, Union Street Towing, Doors Equipment, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Premium Choice Broadband, Resto Pros, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Hillside Athletics, Sweet Frog, The Farmer's Table, Knowlton Automotive, American Made Home Goods, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Auto Radiator Services, Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, Autumn of Life Home Care, Creative Options LLC, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Town East Toyota, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, W.S. Emerson, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Hudson University, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Augusta and the Augusta Civic Center. Welcome to high school basketball here on Ticket TV. Another doubleheader for you on Ticket TV this afternoon and on into the evening, as we'll have the Brewer Witches taking on the Edward Little Red Eddies in both girls and boys basketball. There's our first matchup of the day. Brewer Witches girls 1-5, Red Eddies 6-1 coming into this girls matchup. Welcome to the pregame show. Pregame show brought to you by Bangor Savings Bank. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark in the Darlings broadcast booth. Visit darlings.com. Ernie, good afternoon. We have made the trek here to Augusta, which we have done many times, of course, recently for this Capital City Hoops Classic here, but obviously for the tournament as well, the Class A tournament.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit of spring training on our just to come down here and work some of the kinks out here. 6 weeks or so before we come back down here for Rio. But I mean, this is a nice event that's put on in the city of Augusta, and for most of the teams that are in it, it's their only chance to play on this tournament floor before the tournament. When, for instance, Class A North will be playing down here this year. And so that means the likes of the two schools that we'll have here in the next doubleheader will be playing down here for a chance to win the state championship, as well as the teams that are finishing up a game right now. It's Camden Hills boys in the black against Mount Blue in the white, and Camden Hills going to have a comfortable victory here. They're the #1 team, and Class A North on the boys' side. Edward Little Girls are the number 1 team on the Class A North girls' side, with a pretty strong start at 6-1, just ahead of Camden Hills, and Brewer is 1-5, and in 7th place. 8 teams make it, so pretty good chance. You win a few games, you get a chance to come back down here. So always good to play here. Always good to play at the bigger venues as well. It makes it a little bit special. And what's even more special about these tournaments we're seeing now down in Portland and in Augusta here, the games count. These are heel point games. These are not exhibition games. And if you go back a generation, all these Christmas tournament games were exhibition games. Now these games count. So, if Brewer's able to somehow figure out a way to pull off the upset today, they'll do themselves a lot of good in the heel point standings and will be up much higher than the 7th place they're in right now.
Class A North Girls Standings brought to you by Levesque Business Solutions in Bangor, Caribou, and Madawaska. And our coverage of high school sports here on Ticket TV, also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. We're also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's. Extra value meals are back. McDonald's making bold moves to put value back on the menu. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss. We are also presented by Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Heroes is the place to be in downtown Bangor, the official sports grill of Ticket TV, also at heroesportsgrill.com. All right, we are just getting started here on the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. The two teams have taken the floor. Witches and Red Eddies. More of the pregame show on the way next here on Ticket TV.
Since 1852, Bangor Savings Bank has been helping New Englanders thrive by living our You Matter More promise. We invest in Northern New England because your ideas, your well-being, and your business matter to us. Our commitment is reflected in our caring employees, innovative solutions, and investments in local communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you are at the heart of everything we do because you matter more.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of work, and everybody's got really busy lives. And for us, we love animals, and we like this idea of homesteading. I'm a high school English teacher, and I'm attending online courses at University of Maine. I was ready for that next step. I was ready to take on something new, and thinking about what that commute would look like kind of held me back. Having a university that's so flexible, that online learning ability has been wonderful, and I absolutely feel like I'm part of this UMaine community.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Hello Maine, this is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food,
stay for the friends.
This winter, you have a choice for moving snow out of your way. There's this, or you could go with this. You make the call to Doors Equipment in Bangor, of course. Doors Equipment has the Kubota tractor and attachment to make that white stuff disappear. Quality, innovation, and easy-to-use design. That's a Kubota. The doors are open for Kubota and Doors Equipment. Make them orange with envy on Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
Back in Augusta at the Civic Center, game 1 of 2 between the Brewer Witches and the Edward Little Red Eddies this afternoon and on into the evening. Game 1, a girls matchup between the Witches and the Red Eddies. Welcome back to the pregame show. It's presented by Bangor Savings Bank. Bangor Savings Bank has helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852 because at Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, we're here with personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. And we are coming to you from the Darlings Auto Group broadcast booth. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models or used of all makes. Visit Darlings.com. Now the Capital City Basketball Classic Holiday Tournament. Again, as Ernie mentioned, these games count except for one. I think tomorrow morning Bangor is playing
a couple of exhibition games. Tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Bangor Dirigo, an exhibition game. There was one exhibition game involving Biddeford against a team from Franklin, Massachusetts on Saturday. But other than that, all countable games except for a couple of middle school games that started the tournament on Saturday morning, featuring teams from host Coney High School and neighboring Winthrop High School, or middle school, I guess.
This game's scheduled to start at 4 p.m. We're running about a half hour behind the schedule here today. Let's take a look at the rosters for these two programs. Brewer led by Tana Ross, and half the team, small group, half the team seniors.
Yeah, they've got 4 seniors, half their team, and just 4 other players in the program from grades 9 through 12. Jill Ford leading the way, averaging about 17 points and 9 rebounds a game through the first 6 games of the season, first third of the season. And she is somebody that any opponent's going to have to deal with over the course of 32 minutes.
And now let's take a look at the Red Eddies roster from Auburn, Maine. Their head coach is Frank Perry.
Yeah, you see number 1, Sophie Cody, the only senior on this squad. And just in terms of the games I was able to research, most of the work is done by freshmen and sophomores. They have 1 senior, 5 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. Elizabeth Galway, number 34, the leading scorer and rebounder for the Red Eddies, 12 points, and 10 rebounds. Also a 3-point threat, averaging 1.5 3-pointers per game.
And our rosters are presented by Danforth Down Home Supermarkets in Herman and Pittsfield. Our coverage here today from Augusta also presented by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride? Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day, no waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com today. And we're also presented by the Furniture Gallery. Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of their 4th location in Thompson. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery. Shop local at the Broadway location in Bangor. Save money and sleep better. We will take another time out here in the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll get Ernie's keys to the game. Not far behind that, the starting lineups and the opening tip. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV from Augusta.
Now open, Darlings Ford Commercial Vehicle Center, 80 Haskell Road in Bangor.
servicing almost all makes and models of medium and heavy-duty trucks and RVs, from half tons to vehicles weighing up to 75,000 pounds. Our factory-trained technicians and dedicated service bays are here to keep your wheels on the road. Schedule service now at darlingsford.com. Call 992-1691 or stop in today. You'll do better at Darlings.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Hi, I'm Steve Prey. My father built Prey's Auto Sales on trust, integrity, and dependability. Today, we work hard to carry on those same qualities. Prey's Auto Sales has now grown to 2 locations, which gives you a bigger and better selection to choose from. We have a wonderful service department. They really thoroughly examine every vehicle before we sell it and also maintain your vehicle after the sale. Our financing department works with banks, local credit unions, and alternative financing to help you get in the vehicle of your choice. At Prey's Auto Sales, you don't have to wait for a sale. We offer every day guaranteed lowest price. We really are an extended family of grandparents, parents, kids. Come on out and see us and you'll see why we've been in business for 40 years. Plus, we do free appraisals. Prey's Auto Sales, out of Broadway, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen, or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations, and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, game 1 of 2 here on Ticket TV this afternoon and evening. Of course, this is the 3rd and 4th games we have on Ticket TV today. Pair of games in Herman, featuring the John Babs Crusaders and the Herman Hawks. The Herman girls prevailed in game 1. Herman boys are winning game number 2 right now on Ticket TV. Coverage on Ticket TV presented by Quirk Auto Group. As the Maine weather turns cold, make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles built for Maine roads and ready for whatever winter brings. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City. Ernie Clark, what do you have for keys in our first game tonight?
Well, you come into the game, and Edward Little, pretty high-scoring team, 57.3 points per game, allowing 36. Well, 36 is what Brewer is averaging offensively. So obviously the Witches need to find a way to score. We just get this game, get their offense into the 40s to give themselves a chance. And Edward Little looks to be a deep and pretty athletic squad, and I wouldn't be surprised if they try to press the Witches, and so whoever wins that battle will probably have a big heads up on this contest.
All right, that is going to do it for the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip between the Witches and the Red Eddies on Ticket TV.
The countdown is on. Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn is extending their Last Call for Adventure savings event through December. Adventure doesn't have to wait till spring. Surprise your family with the ultimate gift and shop great deals on every single RV and boat on the lot. Campers, motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, pontoons, fishing boats, and more. Plus great financing terms too. Don't miss Harvey RV and Marine's Last Call for Adventure savings event happening now. Just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Herman. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life. Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
Maine's largest network of parts is your local Milwaukee headquarters with deals that work as hard as you do, like the Milwaukee 7-piece combo kit, drills, impact driver, and more. Only $8.49 for serious cutting. Milwaukee's chainsaw tears through logs with gas-like performance. No fumes, no hassle. Keep warm and save with Milwaukee's heated gear for any occasion, and help Maine vets stay warm when you purchase a Maine Veterans Project logo at any of their 30 locations. Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
The Augusta Civic Center, high school basketball on Ticket TV on this Tuesday late afternoon. We'll have another game behind this one. It will feature the Brewer boys up against the Edward Little boys, Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark, in the Darlings broadcast booth. Ernie, why don't you run through those starting lineups quickly?
Yes, for the Brewer Witches, junior Abby Flagg, number 10, senior Jill Ford, number 21, senior Olivia Gilmore, number 22, senior Gabby Chassie, number 23, and sophomore Madison O'Donnell, number 35. For the Edward Little Red Eddies, Xavier Hall, a freshman guard, number 12. Charlotte Ranger, a sophomore guard, number 20. Hope Fontaine, a junior guard, number 14. Junior center Alexis Creaser, number 22. And Elizabeth Galway, a sophomore forward, number 34.
And Elizabeth Galway picks up the first 2 points in this one, 2-0. Edward Little just underway. Jill Ford pulls up inside the free throw line, misses that jumper from about 12 feet. Long pass down to Xavier Hall. She goes cross court and right into the hands of Tana Ross.
Still got the good hands there from her playing days.
Tana, former Hamden Academy Bronco and UMaine Black Bear. Today's ball game presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning. Others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu.
A lot of early defensive pressure by Edward Little, the full court pressure that Brewer was able to beat, but trying to double team out on the perimeter when they can.
Galway picking up Ford.
Player-to-player defense.
Maddie O'Donnell, right side three, a little too strong. Saved in by Abby Flagg. Nice work there by Abby. Here's O'Donnell going to work, cut off by Creaser.
There's a good matchup here, Ford against Galway. Now they switch, however.
Olivia Gilmore trying to get to that baseline. Is going to have the basketball taken away by Galway. Minute and a half into this ball game. 2-0. Edward Little. Galway trying to split a couple of defenders. She's going to travel.
Yeah, you're going to see some pretty good defense by Madison O'Donnell here. Watch this. Reaches in, grabs the ball. don't know if that was held ball or travel, but certainly the extra steps taken by Galway, and it's the second turnover on EL.
All right, Witches working at the opposite end, inside Gilmore, and nice touch there off glass. And good vision there by Jill Ford, finding the open teammate down underneath the hoop.
Yeah, Gilmore Ford at the high post there, getting guarded by Galway, and she was able to spot Gilmore underneath.
Brewer comes away with it. Gilmore bounces at the flag. Here's Gabby Chassie stepping into a three, and she hits. 5-2 Witches with 5:40 left to go here in the first quarter.
Ball movement there by the Witches to get Chassie, who has been a pretty solid three-point shooter for her. She had 7 threes coming into the game for Brewer.
Miss from the right corner by Edward Little. Good work there by Xavier Hall, coming up with that loose basketball. Now they're trying to send it inside to Creaser. And the pass off her right hand out of bounds. Going to be Brewer ball. Today's game also presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course.
1-3-1 half-court trap here with Galway out in front.
Which is being patient, but that patience can only go so far, Ernie. Lest you turn over the basketball. Here's a takeaway by the Red Eddies, and laying it in is Galway. Makes it a 5-4 Brewer lead. Ford collects the pass from Flagg, goes underneath the basket, reverse attempt. Good idea there by Jill, but could not finish it. Galway's going to try a three. Back iron, no good. Gilmore the rebound for Brewer. Our game today also presented by Dean's Detailing. For over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Which is in the half court, pass into the left corner off the hands of Abby Flagg, and a turnover for Brewer.
Yeah, Ford dribbled around the right corner along the baseline and finally got some space to drive to the basket. And I think Flagg thought that Ford was going up for the shot. When the ball came to the corner, she wasn't ready for it.
Galway turns, looks at the hoop, now deals it right to teammate Charlotte Ranger. Hall, good crossover there, scoops it down low, fall away by Galway, around it off, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and it will go, count it, and one. Elizabeth Galway, the sophomore, will be at the free throw line, looking to complete a 3-point play.
Yeah, stayed with it, got the offensive rebound, and went back off glass and in, just quicker to the ball because she was probably the first one to know that it wasn't going in on the original shot.
Game today also presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call Levesque Business Solutions at 942-2226. Galway unable to complete the 3-point play, which is down by 1. They've got the basketball, and Ford lost it. She wanted Madison O'Donnell to cut towards the basket there. Going to have a pitcher-in-pitcher break coming up here. We're going to keep you connected to the Augusta Civic Center. You'll see all the action. Ernie and I will take a break because we need one, even though it's just the first quarter.
We're tired.
Of our first game. Galway 2 more. She's been the offense for the Red Eddies.
Yeah, all 8 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the field.
Here's O'Donnell putting up the shot with the left hand off the backboard and rim. Rebound to Creaser. High school basketball on Ticket TV. Here's a 3 put up, and it's good. That is Charlotte Ranger, sophomore, hitting the deep shot. And suddenly it's an 11-5 lead for the Eddies. High school basketball on Ticket TV presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Good look there for Jill Ford. Couldn't hit it. Fast breaking are the Red Eddies. And a lay-in for Charlotte Ranger, and a timeout called by Tanner Ross. And we will take that pitcher-in-pitcher break right here on Ticket TV.
Your first car, your first edition, and your first edition. We're here to help with all of life's firsts. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
The elves are busy here in the North Pole because Toyotathon is on.
We know what you want, and the best deals of the holiday season are on now at Down East Toyota.
Gift delivery is easy in a 2025 RAV4 LE. Lease it for $449 a month for 39 months with only $1,000 down. Go to downeasttoyota.com for more details and offers.
Catch the next train to Down East because Toyotathon is on.
All roads and tracks lead to Down East on Wilson Street and Brewer.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark back with you here at the Augusta Civic Center. 15-5 is the Edward Little lead with 1:39 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Brewer basketball. Today's game brought to you in part by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor, and a new location coming to Wilson Street in Brewer. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. Madison O'Donnell, field goal there for the Witches to make it 15-7. And the Eddies strike right back, though. Putting it home is Jenna Shea. She is a junior forward. Jill Ford into the front court. A lot of Witches wide open on that left side, and Maddie O'Donnell knocks down the 15-footer. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Game 1 of 2 here in Augusta. Game 3 on the Ticket TV schedule today.
We're playing a diamond and 1 now with a happy flag on Galway.
There's Jenna Shea. Her second field goal, this time a 3 to make it 20-9. Edward Little. Brewer breaking the press. Get a little 2-on-1 here. Ford will take it herself, and she'll get the layup to go.
Yeah, she slowed up like she was going to pass the ball, just enough to get the defense to relax for a second, and Ford then finished off the drive nicely.
This shot is put up by Fontaine, and she'll drill the 3. Hope Fontaine, junior guard. Oh, Gabby Chassie in a tough spot. She's going to get fouled, so the Witches will keep it. Our game today also brought to you by Autumn of Life Home Care. They're looking to hire reliable, caring workers to help assist clients with daily living activities while remaining in their own homes. Flexible schedules offered. Office now located at 695 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. Call 217-6026 or follow Autumn of Life Home Care on Facebook. The turnover here by the Witches against the press. 3 ball up, and it's no good. Offensive rebound. Galway, her shot at the buzzer will not drop. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. Through the first 8 minutes, Eddies 23, Witches 11. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Maine's largest network of parts has holiday deals for everyone. Power up this season with a free Milwaukee Impact wrench when you purchase a red lithium battery 2-pack, a shiny car through the holidays with Armor All 3-pack, just $15.99, and a clear windshield with Trico blades, saving up to $21, and peace of mind all winter while staying warm in Milwaukee's heated gear for any occasion. Purchase a Maine Veterans Project logo at any of their 30 locations, and you'll keep a Maine vet warm too. Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
We are back here at the Augusta Civic Center. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and our Ticket TV team. Thanks for joining us at 929theticket.com or on the Ticket app. Brewer Witches will have the basketball to start the second quarter. They trail Edward Little 23-11. Here's Ford getting deep in the lane, and the shot will go. Jill Ford will have a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, nice pass inside, and
Abby Flagg.
Ford was a good position. Abby Flagg, quarterback-like pass. And then Ford finishing it off with a left hand.
Jill's had a good career for the Witches. Offensive rebound. Gilmore, or putback won't go. Witches fighting. And Gilmore, Olivia will come up with the rebound on the opposite side. Cutting is Ford. Shot up, and it's going to be off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound to Jenna Shea for Edward Little. Eddie's 6-1 on the season. Here's a scoop. It's going to be off the side of the backboard. No good. Into the ball game for Coach Tanner Ross. Katrina Cheney. She is just a freshman. Ford finds a seam, gets the shot away, and it swirls out. 10-point lead for the Eddies. They have the basketball. Here's Shea. She's not bashful, and this time she goes off glass from long range.
That was from the outer arc.
And at the other end, Cheney is going to get fouled. So Katrina will go to the line for two. Let's take a look at the upcoming live events on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. Tonight, Celtics back at it on the road in Utah against the Jazz. Pregame show at 8:30. Free throw no good by Cheney. 1 of 2. And then tomorrow evening, the college football playoffs, the quarterfinals. Miami taking on Ohio State. And then 3 games on January 1st, Oregon, Texas Tech. We're going to have Maine women's basketball in the middle of a couple of those college football playoff games as they open up their America East schedule at UMass Lowell. That's a 5:30 pregame show on New Year's Day. That 3 attempt is no good by Jasmine Thompson. She's just a freshman. Today's game brought to you in part by Hartford's Auto Service at 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. They do repairs on all makes and models of cars and trucks with over 3 decades of experience. Hartford's can provide routine maintenance, brake and suspension repairs, muffler repairs, and more. Visit the Hartford's Auto Service Facebook page. Eddies get it back. Creaser in the paint, kicks it out. Shot is up, off, no good by Sienna Cifelli. At the other end, Abby Flagg turns, kicks it out to Cheney. Ford taking it to the hoop, and foul is going to be on the floor. It's going to go against Edward Little. That should be their 3rd team foul.
Quick move there by Ford. Get around the defender. Ideal world, you get the basket and the foul, but foul was called before.
Ford coming back to the pass, and she goes up for 2 more. Good positioning there by Jill to create a nice target for that inbounds pass. And now Ford a steal. Jill heading down court, and some contact there, no foul called. Ross thought there should have been a foul there.
Yeah, I think a replay would suggest that she's not wrong.
Nope.
That's a pretty good bump there as Ford went to the basket.
Meanwhile, Abby Flagg picking up a foul at the defensive end. Ball into Creaser, and she's going to take a step before releasing the pass. Our game today also brought to you in part by UMaine Online, 60-plus online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. Apply now at umaine.edu/online. Ford hemmed in along the sideline, breaks free, goes in the corner to Gilmore. Olivia drops it back to Gabby Chassie. Gabby puts it to the floor, scoops it out to Jill Ford, spots up for three. And it's going to be too long, but she will be fouled by Creaser. Alexis running into Jill, and Jill Ford will be at the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, Ford's just showing an ability to be productive in pretty much any position on the floor there. Going out deep for the three-pointer and earning a trip to the line.
It's the first of 3. Remind you of the local programming on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. Start your weekdays the roast way from 6 to 8 a.m. See the roast crew right there. And wrap it up on your way home with the drive from 4 to 6. Some smiles on the drive crew. Others feeling a little grumpy that day, I think.
I think it's just a rare one-day deviation from the normal good-naturedness of all of those in that group.
Yes. Inside, the shot is up and off. No good. Rebound to O'Donnell. Witches have cut the deficit to 8. Chance to cut into it even further here. Olivia Gilmore. Up, under, Creaser with a size advantage. Good follow there by Maddie O'Donnell. Soft touch off the window for 2. And it's now a 6-point lead for Edward Little. Here's another 3. Up and off. Rebound to O'Donnell. And a reach-in foul is going to go against Jasmine Thompson.
One of the big keys for Brewer in terms of getting back in this game is not turning over the ball. Being able to beat the press. 8 turnovers in the first quarter alone. None here in the second period.
Look at this, Ernie. 5 team fouls already on Edward Little with 4:45 left in the quarter. So a chance for the Witches to do some damage at the free throw line.
Well, you when you put pressure on, you're likely to commit fouls. Now with Brewer beating the pressure, you're committing the fouls rather than getting the turnovers, and Brewer's got a chance to take some advantage here.
O'Donnell misses the first of 2. Our game today brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, the original Redemption Center of Old Town for over 30 years. They are family owned and operated. Open Monday through Saturday with $100 giveaways each month. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. 1 for 2 for O'Donnell. And the deficit for the Witches is down to 5. Galway has not been on the floor for
No,
a
he's
while.
gone to his bench. Frank Perry, the coach. Several players, not too many starters out there. Creasers out there.
And we're
Ranger.
going to get a foul here against the Red Eddies. Going to go against Creaser.
That's 2 on her. She represents the size in the EL lineup.
Chance here for the Witches to make it a 1-possession game. Ford to Gilmore. Olivia works her way out of traffic, goes to 4. 3 is up, and it is no good. And the loose basketball is going to be scooped up there by number 20, Charlotte Ranger. Here's Charlotte at the offensive end, and she'll get fouled by Chassie of Brewer.
Yeah, strong drive there by Ranger. As I think Galway and a couple of the other starters set to return to the game for EL.
Ranger at the line for 2. First free throw is going to go down. Black Bear Nation, it's basketball season. Join us for all of the America's Game Day excitement in Orono. For tickets and more information, visit GoBlackBears.com. Go Blue. men will be hosting Bryant on Saturday. That's a 2 p.m. tip. These did not go well for the Black Bears in the non-conference schedule, but Ernie, everybody starts with a clean slate when you get into conference play. Galway is back in, and off that Red Eddie bench, she tallies 2.
Yeah, well, they'll be able to get a couple of offensive rebounds on that possession to keep the control of the ball until they finally get it to Galway, and she knows what to do with it.
Jill Ford crossing over, getting deep and traveling.
Yeah, that would be the. I think the spinorama would be
was
appropriate
in the end.
Haven't seen that called much here in the early stages of the season.
Game today also brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Edward Little working it around the perimeter.
I think they're letting the spinorama go a little bit more this year, but that one just took too long.
Yep. Miss there. Galway the putback, and this time it'll fall off. Galway working hard. It's going to have it taken away by Ford. Pass to Chassie, and Tana Ross calling the timeout there. We got a timeout on the floor, and we will take a break as well. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Share the love at Quirk Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month, or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Darlings broadcast booth. Back with you, 29-21. Brewer with the lead. Cheney, O'Donnell lays it in. Good work there by Brewer, and some high fives on that Brewer bench. Tana Ross called the timeout, drew up a play. She got a high five from Skip Estes. Here's a steal by Jill Ford.
Press breaker.
Jill a half step on the field, and count it and one. Basketball hung on the rim there for a split second.
Yeah, nice English there, just to curl it up and in. Off the back of that rim after her third steal here in the first half.
Jill can make it a three-point ball game with a free throw make.
Ford now with 10 points.
Missed it. Ball on the floor. It's going to be Fontaine coming away with it. Up ahead it goes to Kara Farrington. Her shot no good. Rebound to Cheney for the Witches. Well, Brewer just 8 players on the roster hanging in there with the Red Eddies, and that's Madison O'Donnell, 2 more. She likes that left hand, Ernie.
O'Donnell with 11 points. This is as active as we've seen her offensively the early part of the season.
Galway for 3, no. Air ball into the hands of Cheney. Witches can tie or take the lead. Cheney bounces it back to Ford. Jill guarded by Ranger. Gilmore. He's trying to go into the corner. She got bailed out there a little bit. Foul against Edward Little is going to go against Kara Farrington.
And instead of a turnover, Gilmore's going to have a chance to go to the line to tie this thing up.
After this first free throw, we'll take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. Gilmore's free throw is good. This is what is coming your way at 929theticket.com and on the Ticket app. We've got some boys. They switched the schedule on us from what we had first. So we got the boys game between Brewer and Edward Little coming up next. And then on Tuesday, we'll have a couple games from
today also. That's the John Bass Herman doubleheader.
All right.
When are we on next?
We got 3 games on Friday. We're going to Ellsworth for 2, and we got a game up in Old Town as well. Girls contest between Hamden and Old Town.
First games of the new year for us.
Cheney is going to miss that shot. Ford trying to keep it alive, and it's going to go off Jill. She thought she tipped it off the Edward Little player. Now 2 officials are going to get together. And they're going to say it's Brewer basketball.
Brewer with a chance to take the lead here.
29-29, which is hanging in there.
Yeah, really done a nice job in the second quarter now. Edward's gone to his bench a little bit, but Brewer's done a much better job handling the defensive pressure.
For Brewer. And we're going to get a foul against Brewer.
Play a control foul rather than a 5-second count, but I think either one was coming.
Cheney will pick up the personal foul. That's her first. 3rd team foul on the Witches. Just 48.5 seconds left to go here in half number 1. Tie ball game. Heddies with just 1 loss. Witches with just 1 win. That one in and out. And the rebound to Ford. Witches with an extra bounce in their step. That's not going to help, though. Pass into a lot of traffic. It's going to be taken away by Edward Little. And a bucket for Jenna Shea at the other end of the floor. O'Donnell, quick turn, fire, no. Rebound to Shea. Fontaine the push, up ahead to Galway. Flag getting back defensively for Brewer. Galway going back to Fontaine. Shea for 3, too strong, and another rebound for Cheney as the buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for the first half of action. The Witches, solid second quarter. They're right in this one, 31-29, our halftime score. Today's game brought to you by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home in style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Do Green, sustainability always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Coming up next, it's the Quirk Auto Group halftime show on Ticket TV.
Share the love at Quirk Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month, or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
The hands-on experience is such a crucial part of education, period.
The faculty are incredible. They work so hard to make sure that all their students have what they need to succeed.
There's all kind of opportunities, and I'm just very grateful knowing that I have a job lined up full-time when I graduate, and that is all thanks to coming to Hudson.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Share the love at Quirk Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month, or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Every day is a Carhartt day. From the lecture hall to the lab, hard work pays off. And whether we're perfecting our designs or just kicking back, we do it in style. Carhartt style. Carhartt from Miller's Workshop in Brewer.
Back in Augusta, thanks for joining us here on Ticket TV. There's your halftime score. Got a close one between Edward Little and Brewer, 31-29. Our halftime score. Today's game brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered. Since 1927, the best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at bangortire.com. We're also brought to you by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether playing or just watching, basketball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Maine Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. And we're also brought to you by Danforth Down Home Supermarkets, family owned and operated since 2007. Now with 2 great locations, Route 2 in Herman and Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Darlings broadcast booth. Time for Fan Cam. And there's some of the fans across the way. Got a North Carolina fan there in the upper row. And Ernie, just one person on their phone, and that would be probably the oldest human being in the group.
Yeah, the other fellow with the up top with the gray.
Oh, he's
started
ready.
out. He had it. He had it going, and he knew the camera was on him, and I was complaining, and so he quickly hung it up. But
Fan Cam brought to you by UMaine Athletics. Get your Black Bear tickets by calling 581-BEAR or by going to goblackbears.com/tickets. Welcome into the Quirk Auto Group halftime show. Again, a 2-point lead for Edward Little here over Brewer. Let's move on to the Next Home Experience halftime highlights. Brought to you by Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home.
yeah, there is a three-pointer there for Gabby Chassie off the top. Brewer struggled with turnovers in the first quarter against the full-court pressure. And Elizabeth Galway, one of the chief beneficiaries, there with a fast break layup. Here's Galway again from the short corner for 2 more. Again, EL pushing the ball. Charlotte Ranger with the 3. Brewer gets it. That is O'Donnell, who had a big first half for the Witches. 4 in the first quarter and 7 in the second quarter. Deep range showing Jenna Shea coming off the bench for some big-time offense. And Hope Fontaine knocks one down there. And Shea again banking it. Home for 3. She had 2 threes and 10 points total.
As some would say, Ernie, the bank was open.
It was. I stopped saying that about 15 years ago, Jim.
Some continue.
I heard it too much. Nice fast break there by the Red Eddies. That was Shea again. And Brewer, big quarter. Brewer outscoring Edward Little 18-8 in the second quarter and only committed 2 turnovers. They had 8 in the first quarter, just 2 in the second quarter. Able to handle the defensive pressure of the Red Eddies much more effectively, and as a result, able to get to the basket a lot more often.
Ernie, give us the first half numbers. In the first half recap, it's brought to you by the Furniture Gallery.
Indeed, Edward Little 31 and Brewer 29. It was 23-11 Edward Little after 1, and then, as I just mentioned, Brewer outscoring the Red Eddies 18-8 in the second quarter. The pull within a field goal actually tied the game at 29 before EL scored the final basket of the half. Leading the way for Edward Little. A big first half for Elizabeth Galway, the sophomore forward. She had 12 points, 6 field goals, and missed 0 for 1 from the line. Also had 9 rebounds in the opening half, so nearly a double-double in the first half alone. Jenna Shea came off the bench, 2 threes, 2 twos for 10. 6 points for Charlotte Ranger, including a 3-pointer, and Hope Fontaine with a 3-pointer for her total of 3, and that was for a total of 31 points, 9 turnovers, 6 of those in the second quarter as Brewer upped the defensive ante, and 22 rebounds for EL. So EL dominating the boards, out-rebounding Brewer 22-16, but the Witches, again, much more effective offensively in the first half. Got a big first half out of Madison O'Donnell, the sophomore center. She had 5 field goals, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line for 11 points. Jill Ford had 4 field goals, 2 of 5 for the line for 10 points. Also had 6 rebounds and 3 steals. Olivia Gilmore with 4, a basket and 2 free throws. Gabby Chassie with the early three-pointer that you saw in the highlight for 3. And Katrina Cheney, the freshman off the bench, with 1 of 2 from the line for 1 point for their total of 29. 10 turnovers for the Witches and 16 rebounds. And Brewer back within 2 points as we head toward the second half.
All right, thank you, Ernie, for that halftime recap brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. That's going to do it for the Quirk Auto Group halftime show. We'll be right back with second half action. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Share the love at Quirk Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month, or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
Darling's Kia is your #1 Kia dealer in Maine, and we've got something for everyone. Whether you're shopping for an all-wheel drive gas, EV, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid, Darling's Kia has a full lineup to choose from. Plus, enjoy affordable lease programs and other incredible deals on award-winning Kias, all covered by our 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. Shop Darling's Kia. You'll do better at Darling's.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Carhartt, clothing that works as hard as you do. We've got it. Miller's Workshop, for brands that work.
Welcome back to Augusta, Maine, the Augusta Civic Center. High school basketball on Ticket TV today. Game 3 of 4 on Ticket TV. Herman Hawk girls, Herman Hawk boys with victories over John Babst earlier. From Herman High School, these games being played here in Augusta. As you take a look at the Brewer side, head coach Tana Ross getting her team ready for half number 2. There's her brother Tyler Ross assisting her along with Skip Estes.
This qualifies as a home game for Edward Little and a road game for Brewer.
Vice versa in the boys' game.
Indeed.
All right, Edward Little, the first possession. Elizabeth Galway working the baseline, back to Creaser. Xavier Hall lines up a 3, misses it. Offensive rebound to Hope Fontaine. Second attempt there for the Eddies, no good, and the Witches come away with it. Ford sends it up court to O'Donnell, now gets it back. Jill into the front court. She's going to fire up a 3. That's going to be a little too strong, and the rebound down to Hall. Long pass down court, leaking out, and laying it in is going to be Charlotte Ranger. And that ups the Edward Little lead to 4. Ford taking it to the right side, handing it off to Gabby Chassie. That's time to set up and drill a 3 to get the Witches back to within 1.
Just like she did in the first half, an early three-pointer for Chassie here in the second half.
This would be a huge win for Brewer. They can pull it off. Galway missed, saved in by Hall. And the shot is up and off by Ranger, but Hall sticking with it. Another offensive rebound. Fontaine from 13 hits the jumper. 35-32 Eddies.
Yeah, just good hustle on the offensive boards there.
O'Donnell looking to tie it, and Maddie can't do it. Rebounded Galway. Fontaine backs it out. Now goes inside to Galway, and a defensive breakdown there for the Witches. They are fortunate that Galway missed the shot. Now Brewer looking to save it in. O'Donnell will slide across the sideline as she was touching the basketball.
Yeah, Galway wide open in the middle. Brewer's been pretty good about paying attention to her on the original shot, but that time she was wide open and too open for her own good, as it turned out.
Jesse trying to post up, or trying to front, I should say, Creaser at the defensive end. That one off a Brewer leg, but right into the hands of Alexis Creaser, who puts it home.
A little accidental offense there.
Creaser
scores for the first time.
Lead back to 5 for the Red Eddies. O'Donnell loses it. It's going to be scooped up by Ranger. Ranger feeds Fontaine, who lost it. And it's picked up by Abby Flagg. Almost a travel there for Olivia Gilmore. She may have gotten away with one. Jill Ford to the baseline, scoops it up, won't go. And Ford trying to keep it alive. Hall comes up with it, goes behind the back, and there's Ranger at the other end all by herself. Xavier Hall well aware of where her teammate was there.
Yeah, some pretty good action there by Xavier Hall.
Nifty behind the back dribble to avoid the Brewer defender.
Lead back up to 7 now.
A bit of a danger zone here for Brewer. They don't want to lose contact. Another turnover there for the Witches. They were trying to lob it inside to Ford. Hall, kick out. Fontaine wide open. 3 is good. And the lead is now at 10, and Tana Hall wants a 30-second timeout. Timeout for the Witches. Let's take a look at the school profiles, Ernie. And Brewer, technically the visiting team.
They are the visiting team, so we'll start with the Witches. They probably had a little longer trip than the Red Eddies. 7:04 the enrollment. David Utterback, the athletic administrator, and Brent Slowakowski, the principal for the Witches. And did you know the North to Freedom statue in Brewer is part of Maine's only official memorial to the Underground Railroad? The statue was erected near the Holyoke House site, where a stone-lined shaft, an alleged tunnel for the Underground Railroad, was found when the house was demolished in 1995.
And to the Edward Little school profile.
Do we know where the other end of that shaft went to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that a mystery?
Going to tear down another house, I guess.
EL, one of the largest schools in the state, at 10:32 the enrollment. Todd Sampson, the athletic administrator, Valerie Ackley, the principal for the Red Eddies. And did you know in 1835, Auburn became the birthplace of Maine's factory-based shoe industry. By 1917, one local factory produced 75% of the world's white canvas shoes, and the city seal still features a spindle with a shoe at each point, as you can see there.
All right, empty trip for the Witches out of the timeout. Creaser inside, left-handed shot, no good. Gets it back herself. And a shot put up by Galway. She's going to be fouled, so Elizabeth will go to the line for 2 free throws. Today's game brought to you in part by AM Construction and Roofing. Protect your home from the top down with AM Construction and Roofing, serving Bangor, Machias, Ellsworth, Augusta, and beyond. Get your free quote by calling 551-6235. That's AM Construction and Roofing.
Chassie picked up her third foul, and so Cheney's going to come in. They believe she's the first Brewer player with 3. There's not a lot of options on the Brewer bench, just 8 players on the roster.
Always free throw, good. Upping the Edward Little lead to 11. It's a 2-point lead for the Red Eddies at the halftime break. We're at the midway point here of the third quarter. O'Donnell to Gilmore. Ford trying to post up on the left side. Creaser goes down, and Jill goes to work, and she'll draw the foul. It's going to go against Hall for Edward Little.
Yeah, nice job of Ford, who spent quite a bit of the day out on the perimeter, driving to the basket. That time set up in the low post, thought she had a size advantage over Hope Fontaine, on Xavier Hall, and used it to her advantage.
That one pops out on Jill. She has one more coming her way. Today's game brought to you in part by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Visit doorsequipment.com. Second one good for Ford. 43-33. Edward Little with the lead and the basketball. Fontaine off the dribble, goes to Hall. Her three is good. This Edward Little team likes those threes, Ernie.
They really do. Xavier Hall averaging 10 points a game coming in. Her first points of the evening. She also shoots 41% from the three-point arc, beyond the three-point arc. Nice.
Nice move there by Olivia Gilmore. Quickly at the other end, another three on the way. That one's no good. And this time Galway's going to end up on the floor. We'll have another foul here against Brewer. It's going to go against O'Donnell. Our ball game this afternoon, late afternoon, brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com. Galway got it into Shea. Now she gets it back. Left corner shot, no good. Edward Little keeps it alive. Here's Shea cutting and getting the shot away. She'll draw the foul.
Yeah, nice cut to the basket there.
Nice bounce pass by Hall.
And O'Donnell late to recognize it, and by that time, Jenna Shea earns a trip to the line.
First attempt, she'll get the bounce. Game today also brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home with a complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Route 1 in Hancock and at Tony's FairwayAuto.com. Shea did not get the bounce on that attempt, but lane violation against Brewer.
Got the break with the high bouncing free throw attempt.
And doesn't get the bounce again. Offensive rebound, though, by Galway. Saved in by Ford. And into the hands of Edward Little. Fontaine's three is good. Edward Little heating up, and they have extended their lead to 15.
Yeah, again, extra shots off the offensive boards for the Red Eddies, paying off once again.
Oop, Ford an extra step there. Get caught in between. Game today also brought to you by the Farmer's Table for home-style cooking. Just like Mom makes, it's the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. 2.5 left to go here in quarter number 3. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Darlings broadcast booth. Our producer and director is Max Pottle. Jay Baines on the scoreboard. Always put back won't go. Gilmore comes away with the rebound. She'll bring it up herself. Marcus Caesar up in the seats on camera here today. Jill Ford's three. No. Cheney, offensive rebound. The freshman bounces it to Gilmore. And her shot is up and off. No good. Whistle and a foul is going to go against Edward Little. Brewer basketball underneath the hoop. Game today also brought to you by Knowlton Automotive, a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center. Family-owned and operated, Knowlton Automotive provides guaranteed service at a fair price. Located at 3297 Broadway in Kentuskeg and at knowltonautomotive.net. No go there for the Witches. Beal scored in this half 19-6. All right.
No.
Steal by Abby Flagg. Abby takes it to the left wing, I should say. Cheney drops it off for Ford. Jill surveying the situation. Tries to get it back inside to Cheney, but good read and steal there by Jenna Shea for Edward Little. .110 left here in the third. Game number 2 here in Augusta coming up shortly after this one. Will feature the Edward Little boys against the Brewer boys. Xavier Hall, the finish. She She gets the bucket and a chance at the free throw line as well.
Yeah, nice pass from the top of the key by Hope Fontaine. Set that up, and then Xavier Hall squeezes it in amongst the defense.
And she completes the three-point play. Suddenly, this one has reached an 18-point lead for Edward Little with less than a minute to go in the third. Gilmore picks up her dribble. Two-handed pass, overhead pass to O'Donnell. Maddie finding a teammate in Cheney. And a steal here by Fontaine. Edward Little turning up the defense here in the third quarter. Nice feed to the cutting Shea. And Jenna with the layup.
Yeah, the starting lineup for Edward Little was just too quick for Brewer here. Did it in the first quarter and stretching it out again here in the third.
Cheney trying to send it down low to Ford. It's going to be picked off. And did Hall get it away? Yes, she did. Left-handed lay-in by Xavier Hall. And it was a 2-point lead at the end of the first two quarters. At the end of three quarters, it is a 22-point advantage for the Red Eddies of Edward Little. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Back here in Augusta, getting set for fourth quarter action. A strong third quarter for Edward Little has given them a 22-point lead after leading by just two, 31-29 at the halftime break. We're with the first possession here in the fourth. Ford cutting to the hoop, missed the shot, gets it back. Second attempt may have been partially blocked. It's going to be out of bounds off of Edward Little. Coverage here today brought to you by American Made Home Goods. Stop by American Made Home Goods in the Rennie's Plaza in Bangor. Explore their incredible selection of American made products, from handcrafted woodwork to homemade healthy snacks. They feature artisan goods from all 50 states. American Made Home Goods, again in the Rennie's Plaza in Bangor. Got a foul here against Brewer. It's going to go against Katrina Cheney.
That's a second personal foul, team first.
Come the Witches with some pressure here now.
Flag harassing Fontaine. We're getting a block here against Abbey. Let's take a look at the recent results and upcoming schedule for the visitor in this ball game, the Brewer Witches.
Brewer's coming off losses to MDI, Class B, and then at Bangor in a rivalry game. In the most recent game before today, those two losses coming after a win over Lewiston, the only win of the season so far.
The tough ones coming up for the Witches. At Ellsworth, at home to Old Town. We'll have that Old Town game on Ticket TV. Gilmore, runner, no. Cheney trying to keep it alive, but it's going to be Galway coming up with a rebound. And quick there on that first step by Jenna Shea. That'll be a walk. Let's take a look at the recent results, upcoming schedule for the Edward Little Red Eddies out of Auburn, Maine.
Yeah, Red Eddies won their first 4 and then lost to the defending Class A state champion Mount Ararat Eagles by 20 at Topsom. Since then, convincing wins over Brunswick and Skowhegan coming in today. Big showdown next Friday against York. I guess that's a bigger showdown on the boys' side, but still they're playing one of the Class B teams in the South.
57-35 our score. Witches with the steal. Cheney to the hoop. She's going to draw a foul. We're going to take another pitcher-in-pitcher break here on Ticket TV. We'll keep you connected to the Augusta Civic Center. Ernie and I will be right back here on Ticket TV.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen. Or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations, and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Back here at the Augusta Civic Center, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark with you from the Darlings broadcast booth. Bucket there for Katrina Cheney.
Yeah, good interior passing there for the Witches. A couple of them, the last one by Abby Flagg.
Farrington missed at the other end, but Cifelli follows up with a bucket. Gilmore gets it from Ford. Screen there from Chassie. Olivia for 3, short. And picking it off in midair is Thompson for Edward Little. Shot from the left baseline is good by Sienna Cifelli. The game today brought to you by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant. Hungry after the game? Swing by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant attached to the Family Fun Bowling Center. The Back Alley where the good times roll, and so do the bowling balls. Find them at 15 Hilder Street in Bangor, online at backalley.restaurant.com. Chassie the take, and she'll draw the foul. So Gabby to the line for 2.
Take it to her left and gets bumped. She's going to the rim. Edward Little, the #1 team here in Class A North, and one of the things that we've seen here today is the depth. The pressure and the offensive rebounding wears down a team, particularly one that only has 8 players on the roster, and really in the rotation only 6 players. With Cheney, the only sub to get a significant amount of minutes. And I think this is what you're seeing as kind of the results of that here in the 4th quarter, is Edward Little has just kind of worn down the Witches.
Abby Chassie 1 for 2 at the stripe. Game today brought to you by Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. Call 942-4554. Stop by 568 Hammond Street in Bangor. Elizabeth Galway tacks on 2 more. Entry pass, Ford, she's got 2.
Nice lob there by Abby Flagg to set that basket up.
Missed there by the Red Eddies, and Kara Farrington for the rebound. Chassie sets for 3, no good. Long rebounds. Yeah, we're going to get a foul here against Gabby, and that should be her 4th.
Yep.
Going to take another pitcher-in-pitcher break here on Ticket TV. Score 65-40. Edward Little 4:04 on the clock. Ernie and I will be right back.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Share the love at Quirks Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month. Or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Celebrate store-wide savings at the Furniture Gallery this holiday season. Grand deals in honor of the grand opening of our 4th location in Topsom. Need a new bed? Purchase a king mattress for the price of a queen. Or take advantage of 18-month special financing on select mattresses. The Furniture Gallery has just what you need at prices that fit your budget. Enjoy grand opening savings at all 4 locations and be sure to visit our new store in the Topsom Fair Mall. The best value for your money is always at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and now Topsom.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. It's a wintry mix out there, but pockets of orange are standing out against the white blanket of snow throughout the state. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
65-43, our score with 2:20 left to go in the ball game. Edward Little in line for their 7th win of the season against just 1 defeat. Putting the finishing touches on this one. And there's 2 more for the Red Eddies, courtesy of Sienna Cifelli. She's just a freshman.
3 baskets here in the 4th quarter.
Ford to the baseline, trying to save it in. She does, gets all the way to the left corner, and Gabby Chassie. Now cross-court pass, Ford for 3. No. Rebound tipped around, and Brewer's going to come away with it. O'Donnell goes up with the left hand. I think it was a shot, but into the hands of Jill Ford, who could not convert. At the other end, a shot up and off, no good. Cody, the offensive rebound. Flag will come up with it. And we're going to get a foul here against Edward Little.
Should be shots for Brewer then. 5
flag.
Now 16 fouls.
Get a couple of free throws. Remind you of our simple formula here on Ticket TV.
First of all, it's always free, whether it's live or on demand, and you have your choice of either one, because you have to be here when it's live or be tuning in. But in terms of the on demand, anytime will do.
It's wide open. Pick your time.
Yes.
You are at the controls. And you can follow us on social media, TikTok, sports.net.maine, on Facebook, 92.9 The Ticket, and on Instagram, 929 The Ticket. A lot of good action on our social media outlets. Abby Flagg, almost a steal there for Brewer, but back into the hands of Kara Farrington. Cody, and a foul here against Brewer is going to put Sophie Cody at the free throw line. She's a senior. Today's game also brought to you by Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack. Burgers for you, biscuits for Bowser. Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, because best friends snack together. Find both in Levant and on Facebook. Tasty treats for humans and hounds. Cody can't hit the first attempt. Also brought to you by Sweet Frog, your go-to basketball season treat before or after the game. Swing by 878B Stillwater Avenue in Bangor and stack up the fun with delicious ice cream, froyo, and all of your favorite toppings. Sweet Frog, where sweet creations always score.
Violation on the second free throw, so Brewer gets to inbound the ball.
Also brought to you by Union Street Towing. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200. Final 40 seconds here in this one. Carmen King into the ball game for Brewer. She is a senior, and Lily Clark, a sophomore, out there for Tanner Ross as well. And into the ball game number 3, Izzy Merrill. She's a junior guard for Edward Little. And Edward Little is going to look to work off the final 10 seconds in this one, pick up their 7th win of the season. This is Chloe Laprelle. She's a junior forward, number 33 for Edward Little. And that will do it. Edward Little had a game on their hands through the first 16 minutes. Just a 31-29 lead for the Red Eddies at the halftime break. But they took control of this game with a very impressive third quarter, and they win it 67-44. Today's game brought to you in part by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus Auto Glass today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. We're also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings. Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in Bangor. And we're also brought to you by Resto Pros. When disaster strikes, leaks, water damage, or major messes, call Resto Pros. They handle the cleanup and rebuilds, and they work directly with your insurance, serving Bangor, Brewer, Ellsworth, Newport, and beyond. Available 24/7 with financing options. Call 292-5969. Coming up, it's the McDonald's post-game show. It'll be an abbreviated one as we have another game coming right up here on Ticket TV. The Brewer boys and the Edward Little boys. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Now open. Darling's Ford Commercial Vehicle Center, 80 Haskell Road in Bangor. Servicing almost all makes and models of medium and heavy-duty trucks and RVs, from half-tons to vehicles weighing up to 75,000 pounds. Our factory-trained technicians and dedicated service bays are here to keep your wheels on the road. Schedule service now at darlingsford.com. Call 992-1691 or stop in today. You'll do better at Darlings.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
The countdown is on. Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn is extending their last call for adventure savings event through December. Adventure doesn't have to wait till spring. Surprise your family with the ultimate gift and shop great deals on every single RV and boat on the lot. Campers, motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, pontoons, fishing boats, and more. Plus great financing terms too. Don't miss Harvey RV and Marine's last call for adventure savings event happening now. Just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
Share the love at Quirk Subaru. Lease a Crosstrek for just $399 per month, or save over $4,500 on Outback Touring XT. Supporting local organizations that make a difference in the greater Bangor region. It's your Subaru. Find it at Quirk.
Carhartt. It works after hours too. We've got it. Miller's Workshop, Acme Road in Brewer, for brands that work.
Back at the Augusta Civic Center, game one from Augusta in the books. Edward Little now 7-1 as they defeat the Brewer Witches 67-44 in the girls matchup. Got the boys matchup coming right up. Today's games brought to you by Premium Choice Broadband, family owned and locally operated, offering affordable high-speed internet across Maine for over a decade. When you call, you get a live person, because to us, your family, not just a number. Learn more at premiumchoicebroadband.com. Also brought to you by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. Bangor Mall Cinemas, they feature luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Also brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeout, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. Abbreviated post-game show, because we get to turn the corner and get to the boys' game here very shortly. We'll start with our play of the game. Post-game show, by the way, presented by McDonald's, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. And let's get to our play of the game. Xavier Hall, long pass down court to the streaking Charlotte Ranger, who laid it in. Part of the fast break action. Defense turning into offense there for the Edward Little Red Eddies. And to our player of the game, Ernie. Play of the game, by the way, brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. And our player of the game, player who's been a leader on this Red Eddy team all season long.
Indeed, she was.
Elizabeth Galway.
Yes. She had. There we go. I just had to add up the rebounds, because she was all over the place rebounds. She wound up 15 points, including 12 in the first half, and 17 rebounds, as Edward Little dominated the backboard there. But Galway did a lot of her damage, scoring and also creating opportunities for teammates just by going up and getting the initial rebound of a missed shot. And she did the job there. She came into the game averaging 11.8 points and 10.9 0 rebounds, and topped both of those today with a very impressive double-double. So we'll honor Elizabeth Galway, sophomore forward from Edward Little, as our Heroes Player of the game.
All right. Congrats to Elizabeth. And Ernie, give us some quick top-line numbers here in this one.
Yeah, first off, for Edward Little, Galway offensively leading the way with 15 points, 11 for Hope Fontaine, 10 for Charlotte Ranger. Jenna Shea off the bench, actually with 17 to lead the way. So 4 players in double figures for Coach Frank Perry's Red Eddies as they improve their record to 7-1. For the Brewer Witches, leading the way, Jill Ford with 16 points, 6 field goals, 4 of 10 from the line for 16 points. Also a big day on the boards for her. Madison O'Donnell had 5 field goals, a free throw for 11 points, all of those in the first half, and 7 of those in the second quarter. 7 points for Gabby Chassie, 6 for Olivia Gilmore, 3 for Katrina Cheney, and 1 for Abby Flagg. For Brewers total of 44, the Witches drop to 1-6 on the season.
All right, game recap brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. And that is going to do it for game 1 here tonight. Coming up next, it is Brewer against Edward Little on the boys' side. Keep it right here. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.